for the sake of my mission, I am going to put this out here really quick. What people may know is that there's 5 steps to grief, okay? That every human has to go through. First, you're in denial. Then you're going to get angry. Then you're going to bargain. You're going to go into depression. And you're going to get to acceptance. And those steps have to be gone through. And if you're not careful, at any point you can go back up to denial and have to start over. This is something that I've learned in my life. Once I learned it in a class, a psychology class, but I started applying it and realizing that I had a whole bunch of grief bars, is what I call them. They're grief bars. So for everything in your life that happens that could be something that you would be grieving, it's almost like when you look at a music board where it's like going up and down. That's how your grief bars can be. So for example, for me, I have a biological father that planted a seed and then took off. I had a disheveled, childhood to a point where we were moving around a lot and I was always the new kid and had to prove myself on the playground. When I was 18, my whole life shifted because my identity with sports was tried, and so on, okay? I'm in a moment right now where I've ran into a family crisis, and I'm choosing to transparently document it for the sake of my mission with Loving Wins and emotional fitness and being a family transformation emotional fitness mentor, so that I can document in real time. I found this information out last night, and I could feel myself go into denial. The first thing I said was, no, it didn't happen. This isn't true. It couldn't have happened. There's no way. And instantly I knew. I was like, I'm in denial, and I'm going to be here right now. I told myself, I'm going to purposefully be in denial. And because of the eye of the tiger and the iTRUSTme challenge, guess what I did is I went for a walk, right? My 9-year-old client, Prodigy, calls it a comfy setup. And all last night I was circling around denial and, understanding. And technically you can skip some of the steps. Like, I really don't like anger that much. And so I really have not let myself be angry. But what I'm feeling this morning is that I'm bargaining. Because I'm saying things like, I should have prayed more. I should have, could have, would have. So when you're in the bargaining stage of grief, just know it. And be prepared for the depression that could come, and try to accept it as soon as possible. I love you.